it falls apart.
A lot of the decisions
Even if there's no plot. Why did...
I know, yeah, also the main character of Stargate is arguably very much
welcome to Release Day Unboxing
is
for Tuesday,
very much what?
February 11th, 2014, and before
I
everyone
see.
says what
He's
on
not
earth is
confirmed to
going
be
on, you
autistic, but
probably
he
hear
acts very much
an
like
incredibly
he's autistic.
annoying, high-pitched droning sound going on. That is the fire alarm in my condo facility.
I mean, yeah, no. Here's the thing: Cloud was not autistic, like very obviously autistic in the original game. Like, yes, he's not great with wit. As far as I know, he wasn't like. Actually, I don't know his relationship with women in the original game. It probably was just fine because, like, that wasn't the point of the game. They make it a huge point to like throw the women in your face and make them all like. Make him as cute as personal and like as like no, my babe, she died. Like they try so hard to waifu bait in that game, it's ridiculous. I fucking hate Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like it, apparently Rebirth is like worse. Rebirth. They just literally do a whole beach episode. Mind you, they already know Sephiroth's like a big threat, but they do a beach episode, and you got the two main female characters. You put them in bikinis, and you call it a day. Like, dude, what are we doing? Like, I had to ask myself. I like looked at that photo. I'm like, dude, is that real or is that a mod? No, it was real.
If that was meant to be a joke, that would be really funny.
At this point, it's absolutely ridiculous.
You can't deny that.
The fire alarm is broken, but the problem is that
no, they just put them in bikinis and they have a beach episode. It's like the whole thing. It's not a joke.
People know how that's legal, but they have no.
I mean, if it was like a joke,
it's like
then it would probably be fine.
It's like, yeah, it's like that one character in Fire Force who's like, for some reason, just wears like no clothes. It's like, okay, it's a joke, but like how, like, at some point it doesn't, it isn't satire. Like you're just, you're doing the thing yourself, but oh, you're doing it with self-awareness.
Then come back here every 10 minutes because the fire
if you want to watch some satire, then you gotta watch. Then like I guess
I'm just gonna go ahead and film my unboxing video. I apologize, guys. Obviously, it's annoying
ridiculous.
To you.
You're just like, wow, I can't
having to hear this the entire time today. All right, really hoping
like
that something
happens. Literally, I've only seen like 10 episodes of it, but it's like so unbelievably fan service. But like you can't take it seriously.
Yeah.
Let's go through the
I can even though this is not satire, this video is not satire. I can't help but think this is a masterpiece. Like this is just this needs to be like hung up on a wall somewhere. Like there's a link to this video. It needs to be hung up to a wall. Lightning Returns unboxing.
This game exists. You're telling me that this
featuring
game
0%
is the
unboxing.
third installment in the Final
Larga,
Fantasy 13 series. That's
Larga,
right.
Espera, Lightning
And,
Returns.
You know, it's funny because Final Fantasy 13,
unboxing and review.
Once the definitive
I'm trying to think of my top 5
now it's kind of
anime.
fallen by the wayside because of a lot of the decisions of management.
Most of them
Square
are
Enix,
actually
let's
fairly
face it.
easy to recommend,
The
and then
fact
there's
that
just Made in
they
Abyss
keep coming
that's
out with these
impossible to recommend.
right? That are steering the series in a weird direction that really have
Yeah.
nothing to do with the mainstream series.
I can highly recommend Samurai Champloo. That one's just like fire. I can't recommend that one enough.
Final Fantasy model.
It's like one that people is like underrated, but it's like when you watch it, you understand how good it is. And it's animated kind of similar. It kind of feels like Boondocks was actually inspired by Samurai Champloo. That one's good.
The combat system was quite interesting and fun once you figured it out. But I thought that the game was far too linear.
Yeah, Steins;Gate, that's a pretty easy recommend. As long as you can,
the plot was far too
as long as you can deal with like it being a little slow at the start, and also don't mind like a little bit of fan service.
Saying, "What the fuck did I just play?" And you know, it was funny because as usual, Japan was a huge bestseller.
Yeah, literally no issue. Like Free Run is like the easiest recommendation to literally anyone I've ever.
Yeah, I actually, funny thing about Furrin is like, when I went to SakuraCon, that was like the most common cosplay I saw was Furrin.
There was some asshole who was trying
I don't know
to
why I
destroy
said that so
time
like jankily.
and destroy everything through some kind of a time warp system.
Yeah, but free reign
And
is
they
like
went
the
through
easiest
time
recommendation of all time.
changing it and doing certain things. And again,
Number
very
3 is Mob
convoluted,
Psycho 100.
very
That's also a
confusing.
very easy
The thing that pissed
recommendation.
people off the most
Doubly so
is
if
that
you're a
when you
man.
beat the game, there was no ending.
Mm.
Lightning was in the game but never played a real major
guys
role.
need
She's
to
in the end
watch
of the game,
Mob
doesn't
Psycho
clear
100.
where she went or what she's doing, why she's even in it.
Hajime no Ippo's
Confusing,
really
very
good. I can
convoluted.
recommend that
In the
one
game,
like
her
so
sister
highly.
supposedly sacrifices herself and dies
See,
to
what's
save
the
the
other
world,
one?
Roxanne.
even though it's never clear what the fuck is going on. All right.
What's
and then
4?
it
Yeah,
didn't
4 is
have a definitive
ReZero.
ending, like, didn't explain anything.
ReZero
And then
can
come
be
to
a little
find out
hard to
later on, if you wanted
recommend.
to spend extra money, you got a
It
DLC
doesn't have a
that
lot of
kind of
fan
fleshed
service
out
in
a
it,
little bit more of the
but
story. So in this regard, a lot of people got incredibly
it
turned
doesn't have a
off
lot
and
of
said,
fan
what the
service
fuck?
in it,
So let me get this
but
straight.
the main
First
character can
game
be very
like 20,
annoying.
30 hours of gameplay, suffer through this
Noted.
linear game until it finally gets open world and
Like,
better.
I nearly dropped the
Really
show because
confusing
the main
plot,
character was
really
so
annoying characters in a lot of
unbelievably
cases,
obnoxious.
and it's a,
But he
that
gets
game
better.
had an ending, a definitive ending. Boom, it's over. But then they decided to make a sequel
then
to
obviously
continue the
Man Abyss
story.
is like,
The story's incredibly confusing in the sequel.
How do
Again, no one really
how do I
understands
pitch
it,
Man
knows what's
Abyss?
going on.
Huh.
And
How do
sure,
I do
I'm
this
sure there are people out there who could
without
very
lying,
logically
but
map
also, like,
out
giving a fair
what's going
warning?
on in these games. The problem is to the lay person, the common person, the story makes no fucking sense. It's too confusing. And
6
this,
is
I think, is what
Go to the Rock, which is
this-
like,
this
as long
line
as you're
of games,
fine with
Final
watching
Fantasy
sub,
13, Final Fantasy games
then
have always had
by all
amazing,
means watch
gripping
it.
stories. If you have a story that's so overdramatic and overblown that no one gets it,
yes, go to the
then you're going to lose your
yes.
audience. And that's, I think, what happened with this Final Fantasy series, alright? So now, here we
That show
are,
has a
years
fair
later,
bit of fan
they
service
said,
in
oh,
it.
we're going to continue it again. Like, oh my god, are you fucking serious?
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII is like the
13,
equivalent of just like
Lightning
fan
Returns.
service,
The
some
third
okay
and supposedly
gameplay.
final part of this
And it's like
trilogy
super
of Final
linear.
Fantasy games.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this.
Starring
Final Fantasy
Lightning.
VII is for some reason so
Supposedly the story is that
fucking
the world
linear,
is now
and like
ending.
Rebirth
Now,
is
we don't know
is
why,
like
so we're hopefully going to find out as we play the game.
kind of the same
Why
way.
is the world
Oh,
ending? What happened? I thought that
I'm at
Sarah
47.
saved the
It's
world
hard-
with what she did
hardball
at
part.
the end of Final Fantasy 13 too. I guess not.
Hardball.
So the world is ending.
1.7,
Supposedly there's only 13
I'm on.
hours left, and Lightning has to
No,
go
I
around
think
the
this is
world
still
trying to
1.6.
save people. What that
Oh, no, it
entails,
has
I
those
have no
decorations
flipping
in
clue.
1.7.
But
Well, now it's
everything's
for sure
being
1.7.
destroyed, monsters are invading.
So I started.
crazy
Okay, so
shit's
I died at the
happening,
start at
Lightning's
1.7.
running all around the planet.
Yeah, don't
going
die to
against
the
crazy
CFO again.
opposition, trying to save everyone. So again, a major departure from the previous
Okay,
game.
this
because
one's
in this
easy.
Game, even though the last one had a time travel
Oh yeah, because it tells you
aspect,
where to go.
this one you're only playing one character, Lightning. That's it. The whole game you play Lightning, and what it is if you remember in previous games, it was a party of 3 who each had their own unique role, and then you could switch
No,
between
there's some sort of
different,
trick coming up.
say classes or loadouts, so that you could have okay in one setting
think
the
there's
guy's
something
a
you
tank,
need to
but then
be
when,
aware of coming
when
up
the
on
enemy
this
gets
shit.
staggered, now we go to all-out attack mode. Well, you're only playing one character this time, and this character Lightning has different outfits that she finds in the game, and these outfits allow her to basically have those loadouts, so she could be a mage.
Okay,
she could be a
listen
warrior,
very
she could
closely,
be a dragoon.
Pulsar.
Okay.
Did you hear that? The snort?
Yeah, I heard
And
it.
it has the same kind of stagger bar,
Alright, now we're
and
in
stuff that was in
1.8.
the other games, but there's other new stuff too. Now I got 3 downloadable. Hold on, let me grab the codes here. 3 downloadable costumes for the game that were I'm assuming they were GameStop only pre-order bonuses. Here they are. I got the Cloud Strife costume. So that's right, Cloud, the fan favorite main character from Final Fantasy VII. We've got the Dark Samurai outfit, and we've got the Flower of Battle outfit. Now, I don't know what any of these really mean, okay? I don't know how they're going to really pan out during the course of the game and the game's gameplay. But yeah, it basically is going to be new classes and things to use. Now, apparently from what people are saying, the game is only it has 13 hours of gameplay. And after 13 hours, the time runs out, okay? The game ends. But then the game starts up as a new game plus. So if you fucked up, you didn't complete the game in 13 hours of gameplay, or maybe you missed something critical your first run through, it'll reset and start back from the beginning. Now, in addition to that, what people are saying is that, well, even though, yeah, technically it's 13 hours and there's a clock that's running down, there are ways in the game to either freeze time or add time. Now, I have no idea what those are. I didn't buy the strategy guide because, get this, The strategy guide was $25.
$25 for strategy guide. I can't believe it, guys.
Another $25 for the strategy guide. Do I really see myself
Who the fuck would buy a... Even in 2014, like, nobody was buying strategy guides.
With the first game.
Yeah.
And in a lot of ways,
I don't know why this guy needs the fucking strategy guide.
I've invested quite a lot of time and effort into this series, playing both part 1 and 2. And it's not that I hate it, it's more that I'm baffled by it. Like, what is the creative direction of Square Enix? Who is in charge? And where are they going with it? And it's kind of funny because a fan tweeted me last night and said, well, Phil, you may be wondering why the combat is so different in Final Fantasy Lightning Returns. It's because they fired the guy who was in charge of it for the first 2 games. And it's like, well, if you knew that
now,
was bad,
honestly,
why don't you just make a new game instead of making
if you
another
show
sequel?
Kirchhoff,
I don't
I'm
get
going
it.
to
It just
laugh.
baffles me. But for me, here's the thing. Here's why, at the core of it, here's why I'm playing it. I've already invested so much time into this game series that playing the first 2 installments of it, I need to play the third. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see the resolution. Even if the ending is horrible, I have to see it, and I have to experience it, because
The ending didn't arrive.
That I want to see how it ends. Okay.
Okay, I almost nearly
I'm
choked there.
Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns. So now, after I said all that,
there's like
let's
one.
actually get to the
Oh,
unboxing
yes.
part of the video, which you
This
can see.
ball.
Where it looks like
It's
he,
incredibly basic, and you may be
there's like
saying
one
to
part in
yourself,
the
"But
2.0
Phil,
part where he looks
why are
like
you
he needs
playing
to
this
jump, and then
on the Xbox 360 when you played Final Fantasy 13 and 13.2 on PS3?
I'm just gonna shut up.
It's very
I think
simple.
he's got it though.
I lost all my save files on the PS3
Fuck me, I hope
late
so.
last year when my PS3 crashed.
I mean, there's
Yeah,
not
it
really
was pretty
any
easy.
words
I'm like,
left.
And I
All
was not
that's
able to
left
transfer
now
those
is just
files
like
over, so I
not
lost all the save
joking.
data. So even if there was a
Easy
feature
game.
in this game to
I'm
import
gonna
save
practice
data from
when I'm
previous
like
game and maybe
50%
get
that
something
easy.
out of it, I couldn't do it. That's not possible, right? So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go with the console that, again, last gen consoles. I love the 360 for the controller, for the achievements, for the better online play. I often than not, there was a cross-platform game. I got it on the Xbox 360. I decided in this case, I'm gonna get it on 360. Doesn't really matter. There's no real advantage to buying it on either other console. Okay. So it says here, it all ends here. Doomsday results in a different journey for every player. Real-time battles empower your every move. Hundreds of game-changing weapons and outfit combinations. So there you go. No online play, nothing like that. I'm sure, don't worry. Oh yeah, game content download. I'm sure there's going to be DLC for it. Don't worry. I'm sure it's coming because the game probably doesn't have an ending just like part 2. And you probably have to pay for the real ending later on. But I digress. So now, unfortunately, let's talk about reality. As you can hear, the alarm has now stopped.
This is just literally 15 minutes of this guy.
It's actually funny because I'm going to show you guys something.
Oh, this is hilarious.
I actually attempted to plug up my door.
Listen to the video.
Paper towels.
It's so fucking funny. It's why my nerves aren't like so
The
bad.
matter is, it has. What you're hearing right now is actually a muffled sound. The alarm is so fucking loud, right, that it would be twice as loud if I hadn't done what I did. So, as you can hear, it's quite fucking annoying. And I have to work. Let's face it, I'm going on break tomorrow. As of tomorrow, which was Wednesday, February 12th, I'm going on break. I'm not going to be able to work anymore for a week. So I need to work today. So unfortunately, what it's looking like is going to happen is I'm going to have to start the playthrough with this noise. And I know it sucks, and I know it's awful, but the bottom line is I have no ETA and no promise that this alarm will even get fixed. It could literally just go off all day. And this is what happens when you unfortunately live with an irresponsible apartment building and or condo facility where the management is fucking terrible and they don't give a shit about their tenants. If they cared, there would be a full-time super who would be here to fix this kind of stuff, but they don't care. So here's the bottom line. I'm going to have to start working. Now, I may wait. Right now, it's actually at 12:55 p.m., so I'm going to encode this video and upload it to YouTube.
Hey, I died to, I didn't, actually from practice mode, I died to that, like, ball part from, when I initially practiced it. So,
that checks out. See if there's ways I can muffle it on the microphone so that people don't hear it too bad.
This is like impossible to choke.
And go from there.
Pretty sure I got this.
It's terrible. It's horrible. I'm a prisoner. I cannot wait to fucking move out of here. Which I am. Don't worry. I am having much headway in regards to that. And that's it. So thanks for watching the noisiest, most probably annoying release day unboxing you've ever watched. and hopefully this will get
There's
fixed.
no
We'll have
unboxing.
gameplay today. I'll have to let you know on Twitter. Thanks, everybody.
Hold on.
GG.
Jakes, thanks everyone. I beat Larga Espera. I beat Larga Espera with DSP's lightning returns unboxing. Alright. Oh my god, bruh. Wait! Okay.
You beat this level less attempts than me, are you serious?
Wait, did I? What? I spent quite a while on this. Turret.